The Awa is one of the pillars of Bribri culture, a knower, a keeper of the history and memory of a people who until recently only lived through oral tradition. The Awa is a middleman between our earthly lives and the vast cosmogony of the underworld that is so dear to the Bribri. Healer and expert in the properties of plants, the local inhabitants come to visit him all the way to his Usure to receive his sound advice.
We are in the traditional house. We call it Usure in Bribri. Our god Sibù gave it to us to live in. The Usure is supported by 8 pillars symbolizing the 8 most important clans of the Bribri tribe. The roof is tied with lianas, and these knots are the stars in the universe. In the center, there's the belly button from which men and the earth are born. The belly button is symbolized by this basket that hangs in the center of the Usure. In this basket are corn cobs, because it is from corn that Sibù gave birth to all men, without distinction between ethnicities or races. The earth is alive, and the liquids it contains, such as water for instance, are of the utmost importance for us. We're not allowed to extract any liquid or any ore from its bowels because it is her body. Iriria is alive. It's important to understand that if we let human beings extract ore, oil or gold, Iriria can quickly die. Iriria is our land to all of us. It is a female figure that brings a lot of blessings. Oil is like her blood, and we mustn't extract it because she draws strength from it. She has a beating heart. She contains a great energy, and we can clearly feel her vibrations during earthquakes. It is the expression of her wrath because of all the impacts human beings force her to bear. The Awa title is inherited from the mother. Then there's a long period of learning that starts at an early age within the family, and then with a master. But in the end, the community is the one validating the status of Awa. It is passed down from one generation to the next. To become Awa, one must count 12 years of studies, and teaching usually starts around 11, 12 years old. It can vary. It all depends on how much knowledge the teacher, who is also Awa, of course, passes on. Personally, the moment my master allowed me to sit in the hammock of the Usure left its mark on me. I will never forget this. Sitting in the Awa's hammock is a true investiture. It is a sacred place. Not just anyone can reach this objective. It has always been my goal. Since I was a child, I had to make it. And today I feel like I'm part of something bigger. My work as an Awa lets me live a unique, very strong and very beautiful relationship because I'm in touch with the elements, with the sun, water, wind, with the fire, the stars, the cosmos. I'm in touch with the stones Sibù gave me to heal. I can communicate. It's obviously difficult to explain like this, but I can feel the importance of these stones. The stick that I carry everywhere is a very important relic for my work. It's a bit like the machete the farmer carries with him to cut bananas. There's also the small bag attached to my belt. It's a chakra. It's the same kind of bag one brings to a field to harvest fruits. I need it to carry the magic stones.
The native people of Costa Rica always seem to have had a unique relationship with the mineral world. The Bribris give it a very special attention because the stones they own were handed down to them by their god, Sibù, to allow them to communicate with the underworld and to heal on the earth. Where we from the Western world see only inert matter, the natives instead feel a power within them and venerate them. And so the smallest displacement of these huge stones leads to a perfectly codified ceremony.
These stones come from far away, far away. On Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays they cut the wood. On Fridays they put the stone in a basket made of ropes and let the stone rest a whole day without touching it. Some people then come to keep an eye on it whilst, smoking a cigar. Then on Saturday, the journey begins. 30 or 40 people take turns carrying it during the whole trip so that they can rest. If there's a pregnant woman, both her and her husband are forbidden from going to see the stone. Otherwise, it could break or remain stuck on the ground. And even 100 people wouldn't be able to move it. We also need to feed everyone participating, from the oldest to the youngest. And so it is in our culture. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I've heard the noise of the stones. It was in the middle of the night, but there was no one around. I heard grinding, but there was nobody. Can you imagine? Stones starting to grind, just like that, in the middle of the night. All of these things are signs. The stones send signs. Moreover, when there's an earthquake, we use these stones. We use them to calm the earth, to calm its tremors.